Is that too loud? Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Street Fight Club podcast that's not actually a podcast. It's me,
Video
EBar,
cast?
and I'm... What'd you say?
Is it a video cast?
What the fuck did you just say to me, dude?
Video cast?
I'm here with Finest. Chad's, full disclosure, Chad's kid vomited, and he canceled on us.
Vomited in Chad's mouth.
Well, yeah, he was holding him, and he just... It was like baby birding him, except in reverse.
He was like in Lion King, like holding him up, like, but like backwards, like the kid was facing him.
Yeah, for some reason.
Threw it right in his mouth while he was singing to him. He was singing the Lion King song to him.
Yeah, and that literally happened. And it was on camera, and I was recording it, but I'm not going to put it up because that's not a good video, right?
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, that's just straight disrespect. Anyway, so what are we talking about now, Finest?
Let's tell our nerdy friends, which I'm sure they already know about this, but let's have a discussion about Humble Bundle.
Humble Bundle. What's that, Finest? What's Humble Bundle?
I feel like most nerds probably know about this already.
They aren't paying us. We're not getting paid by them. We're just talking about it.
God, I wish they would pay us, though. Could you please pay us?
Yes, please, Humble Bundle. We'll do anything.
Don't even pay us. Just give us something free.
Yeah, give us a free Humble Bundle. So we don't have to donate to charity.
I do not want to help people get water. I just want free games.
Give me free video games, no charity. All right, anyway, yeah, so go ahead.
Yeah, but I mean, I didn't discover this. I don't know how long Humble Bundle has been a thing, but I didn't discover it till maybe last year. Basically what it is a digital content provider. They have like video games, books, they have anything else? Because I mean, that's basically it.
Video games, they got books,
sometimes some music added in there. Anyway,
did you mention books? No, comic books.
Comic books. Sometimes they have Android stuff for your tablet or your phone.
That's still a video game.
Okay, you got me. But anyway, basically what they do is it's a 3-tier system. Like for $1, you get so many things. For an average donated price, you get so many things. And then for a final price, the highest price, you get everything. And the money goes to a charity. And they pick a charity every time. But if you don't like that charity, like for whatever reason, you can donate to the charity of your choice. So it's a pretty sweet deal.
Well, the thing is also like, how much of what you pay, you decide how much of what you pay goes to charity. Like, there's 3 different bars whenever you're buying something, and it's like, what goes to Humble Bundle, what goes to the publisher of the games, and then what goes to charity. So if you want to pay your $1 and have it all go to charity, that's up to you, dude.
And they also have like a monthly system. Weren't you on that, where you have a subscription?
I did it for a month or 2, yeah. Yeah, it's a good deal. It's like $12 a month, and they release a game that's worth much more than $12, and give that to you immediately whenever you sign up. And then like whenever the date hits or whatever, like, you know, monthly, maybe the 11th. That's arbitrary, but whatever, you know what I mean? Maybe it's the 11th. Then you get just a shitload of other games, but you don't know what they are. But it's, you know, they're free games, and, you know, I was never disappointed whenever I was subscribed to it.
Also, so, yeah, the reason I fell in love with it was because of the book section. Every once in a while, they'll have like a really cool deal of comic books that, like I got a ton of image books one time for just like $10, and I mean I obviously could have paid much more for them.
Yeah, and even if you're paying the highest tier, you're not paying more than $20. Like, I've never seen a high tier, even on the video games, go up to $20 that I can remember anyway. Usually, it's and
you're always getting much more money's worth.
Oh yeah,
than you're spending.
Like if you
anyway, the reason that we're bringing this up today is there's a really sweet deal, and I don't see this very often. That it's actually for consoles. Normally, everything on here, they've had a couple deals. I think they've had a PlayStation deal in the past, and they had a Wii U thing in the past one time, /3DS or whatever. But this newest one is for THQ Games, and basically you can get 15 games, most of them PS4, and with a few PS3 versions of the PS4 games. You can get 15 games for $15, pretty much.
Hell of a deal. Hell of a deal.
I mean, amazing deal. According to their statistics, the total cost for these games would be as much as $334 if you bought each one.
Yeah,
so basically,
if you come to the store and buy it, yeah.
Well, like for example, in the top tier, there's these Darksider games, which are awesome. I think they're on the PlayStation 2, maybe that era of games.
I feel like I played one on 360,
but
maybe I'm thinking of something else. I don't know.
It might have been that late, but there's like remastered versions now. The remastered version of Darksiders alone, if you want to download off the PlayStation Store, is like $20.
Yeah, so there you're making all your money back immediately.
But there's a lot of cool games on here, and even if you just want to pay the $1 tier, you get 5 games. Even if those games are only worth like 1 hour of time for you to play, like if you play them for an hour and you're like, fuck this shit, that's worth $1.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it all. And a lot of times, like in my Discord and stuff, I'll be talking about it, and I'll mention Humble Bundle and say this is, and every once in a while they'll just throw out a free game for no real reason. It's like a 24-hour little thing. Like I think I've got maybe Dirt, some type of racing game off there for free, and then what else did I get? Not Tropico or something like that. I haven't even played it yet because I have like so many Steam games. But hey, man, free games. It's worth checking out.
That's the bad deal about these like deals and stuff, because I like to try to keep track of the PlayStation has those flash sales all the time, where you can get games like 75% off or 80% off, and I'll buy some games for like $3 or $4 or whatever. And now I've got, along with the PlayStation Plus free games, I've got a bunch of games I've never even played.
Yeah, that's what happened to me with Steam. It was just like you buy Humble Bundles, you're getting like 12 games or something. I've got over 200 something games just on Steam. And I don't even play games on computer that much, especially now that I got the PS4. So it's like, I don't know if I'll ever play these fucking things. But still, you got them.
Another cool thing about this is a lot of these are like remastered versions of games. Like I don't know if you remember like Destroy All Humans. But that definitely was PlayStation 2 era. And it was like a pretty fun, just blow shit up kind of a game or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Legend of K, that was also like a PS2 game.
I don't remember that one.
That seems to be like a pretty big deal these days, is the HD remakes.
Yeah, it seems like it's happening more and more. Like, it happened with a few games, like kind of last gen, it's sort of started seeping into the consciousness of that type of shit happening. And now it seems like it happens all the time.
And I feel like this is why there's such a fight for going against backwards compatibility. Because they know that they're just going to keep re-releasing these games or whatever, and keep charging you for these games. But I mean, this is something that's been going on forever. I mean, how many times has Nintendo sold the first Mario game in different varieties?
Yeah, because they, the original, and I know it was at least on like what was that, Game Boy Advance or something. Whenever they just straight up re-released all the old games, but
I think there's like a Game Boy Color version of them, and there's a there's Super Mario All-Stars on Super Nintendo.
Right. Yeah. And that's just to name a few, you know what I mean? Like now you can download them all digitally and pay yet again. Or if you want to go get the NES Classic, there's another version of them. So, yeah.
I do have to say that I'm not totally against it, because I kind of like, I think PlayStation does it more than Xbox, but being able to buy one of those like group games or whatever that's got like, you can go for PS3, they have a game that has like all the Devil May Cries on it or whatever. Or there's one that has a bunch of God of Wars. Like I had never played now I'm gonna kill myself for not knowing what the game is called. The one with the Colossus. What is it, the Colossus? Shadow of the Colossus. I've not played it.
Yeah.
I never played it until I played the HD remake, and I was glad that they re-released it for $20 or whatever, because it's an amazing game.
Well, man, sometimes like, especially older games, they won't necessarily just be a HD remake of the same game. Like I'm thinking DuckTales. Like that still had the same levels, but it wasn't the same game. You know what I mean? Like they added so much to it.
Right.
It wasn't exactly the same game, but it was still the same gameplay. You still went to like the moon and all that shit. So, you know, I'm cool with that too, as long as it stays true to the original game and adds cool shit on top of it. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, sometime this month, Capcom is supposed to release that whole Disney pack or whatever. That has,
yeah, I keep hearing about that.
Like Tailspin and
Rescue
DuckTales
Rangers.
again, Rescue Rangers. And the Rescue Rangers was probably one of my top 10 games in Nintendo's.
Dude, we need to play that sometime for some co-op crew. We should.
I just love the fact that you could pick your partner up and throw him and shit. Piss people off.
Yeah. Oh, the good old days. But yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool. I like remakes. Well, sometimes. But yeah, you're right. They're never gonna. It doesn't make sense to make things backward compatible whenever they know that they can make money off selling you the same shit again. It's sad, but true.
And for nostalgia reasons alone, a lot of people are still going to shell out the money.
Yeah, I mean, like we said, how many times have they sold Mario and people still fucking are buying it? So it's not a bad system as far as on the money making end of it.
And also, like you said, some games are cool remade. Like I played Lucasfilm's Day of the Tentacle, the director's cut or whatever they call it. But that's like one of those like Maniac Mansion click and point games, but they remade it for PS4. And it was really fun. It was totally awesome because the gameplay is really fun. They just made the graphics to where I don't want to shoot myself in the face looking at them.
Why don't they remake Maniac Mansion?
It had something to do with that Tim Fine guy that made like Psychonauts and Brutal Legend and a bunch of other. He directed some of these games and talked Lucasfilm into letting him remake them. He didn't work on the first Maniac Mansion. He just worked on the second one, which is called Day of the Tentacle.
Well, what's the first one? Why don't they just do the first one then?
I don't know.
The one that everybody loves where you can put like a squirrel in the microwave or something like that?
That's Day of the Tentacle. You can put a hamster in the microwave.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Whatever. Fuck you, dude.
Okay.
All right.
You guys should definitely check that out. Check it out?
Yeah, check it out. Humble Bundle. We support you, so support us.
Humble Bundle, watch our show.
Watch our show and stop giving money to charity. Give it to us.
We check your website at least once a month. You can watch us once a month.
I like you on Facebook, guys. You could like our page. Oh, yeah, we got a Facebook page now. I don't know. I never mentioned that in a video, but was it Facebook.com/Street Fight Club Podcast?
Yes.
Exactly. Get much easier than that. So if you don't like it yet, go like it. If you don't know, now you know. The link will be in the description, so fucking do it. We're EBar and Finest, and we love you.
No, we love you? Is that...
All right.